What's up, guys? Welcome back to BlueClouds TV. Good morning to everybody out there. Welcome back to BCM Sports. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been gone. Yeah, but I'm back. I'm back again. 10 games now since Chelsea really beat Arsenal. Yeah, that's how long it's been since Chelsea tested victory against Arsenal. But with the Gunners title charge on the ninth edge, Rosenior turning the Blues into a defensive masterclass in the fourth straight. Also, is the streak finally about to stop? I'm back in the studio again after a while, as I said, after a short break, and we have a massive show for you guys today. What are we talking about? We're talking about Saka's fitness, Kai Havertz revenge again, and to his former club. The tactical battle that has everyone debating. BlueClouds Media is live. Today, drop your prediction, drop your scoreline, and every nitty-gritty that has to do with Chelsea and Arsenal, the London derby. Elsewhere, we'll be looking at Chelsea trying very hard. That cannot miss out on Champions League. They definitely need to pick up 3 points or at least a point to redeem themselves from these Arsenal, who always think they're bigger than Chelsea. And also on the other side, Arsenal, who haven't won the Premier League for over 30 years. Can Arteta do it this time? The odds are saying they can, but a lot of rival fans who don't like Arsenal said it must not happen. Although Manchester City have won it many times, and people think it's getting boring. We need a new title, winners. Should we see a new title winner, which means Arsenal will be winning it? Do you want that to happen? Let me know in the comment section below. As we go on, we have got various, poll also set up for you to get yourself involved. Don't just be a listener or maybe just watching. Get yourself in the comment section below. Let us know your predicted lineup and also predicted scoreline in this comment section below. Stick with us as usual. Nizam, Stephen G. We're back here with another interesting live stream with big game that we'll be looking at. Other games are there, but we'll be looking at the big games, Arsenal and Chelsea. Stick with us. We'll be right back in just a short period. All right, we're back. We're back again, fans. So viewers and listeners out there, we're back again for another interesting titanic clash between two London giants. One wears red and the other wears blues. But yeah, both always claiming supremacy in London. But who do you think is the bigger club in London? Is it Chelsea or is it Arsenal? Yes, both have their historical background. One has made the mark in continental football in Europe, and one the other are local champions. So who would you go for? The one that is recognized on the continent, or the one that always speak or make so much noise domestically? As a local champions. So here we go. We're gonna get into it. Get involved in the comment section. Steven, welcome back to the show. It's been a minute since we collaborate to come up with some interesting content like this, and you cannot sleep without getting involved in today's game, Chelsea and Arsenal. How do you see this, Steven? And before we get into it, how are you?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. Hope all's good with you. And yeah, I think we expect a tight game again. Every game this season's been a tight game, even when we rotated in the Carabao Cup a bit for the first leg. So yeah, I expect a tight game. I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea get at least a point from today's game. I think for me, as much as people would hate it, I'd set up in a similar fashion to what we did for the second leg, but just a bit more attacking in that sense. Like, we were attacking, we just couldn't hit the target, if that makes sense. But I'd set up in a similar way. I think there's no chance that you have two games like that where your players can't hit the barn door, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's the way I look at it, to be honest with you. I'd set up similarly because, look, Chelsea need the points for the Champions League fight, and also it would get City right back in it. City would be 3 points behind Arsenal with a game in hand, and also having to play Arsenal at Etihad. So it'd be a win-win on like all bases in that sense. Chelsea get the points towards Champions League fight. Arsenal drop points in a league title fight. I mean, ideally we win, but yeah, I think the more likely is for it to be a draw.
Exactly. Most likely for it to be a draw. Mm-hmm. I'm just hoping that something can go wrong, and it could be in the favor of Chelsea to pick up all 3 points for the very first time in 10 games meeting between these two clubs. Chelsea have struggled dearly in the hands of Arsenal for over 10 games. 10 games. That's what we're talking about. Chelsea can't record a win. It's been very, very difficult, but what it will be so nice that Chelsea can travel to the Emirates and get a win. And what that means is the title will be slipping away from us. Now, although we still got some few more games to go. I think about 11 games more to go. If I can remember, 11 more games to go. There's a lot of games to go, and it means that
11.
There's still more time for, if Arsenal doesn't win it, there's still more games that they can drop points. There's a point that they can drop more points. And we saw yesterday, City, did what they can do, handled the game well, stubborn Leeds United yesterday, but finally one goal from Semenyo in the early, with few minutes to go, and to the second half, where Semenyo put the Blues ahead, winning the game by just 1-0. Leeds United, very, very stubborn team, and they played very, very well, but City knows how to do it. The difference between right now City and why it will become difficult for Arsenal to win it is City have done it. They've been there. They still have players that have won the Premier League before, but Arsenal doesn't have any of these players in there. Even the manager has never even won the Premier League before. So who is leading the blind to cross the bridge? Is it going to be the manager or the players? How many players have even seen the Premier League trophy before? Time will tell. But anyway, big up to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer, big up to you. Says Champions League will go to the test last day. We're 6 now. Like I said, and Cole Palmer, if you remember our conversation, I said even the 5th place can even qualify for Champions League. But Chelsea have to try and work hard to make it easy for them, but not to put so much pressure on themselves. And stuff. But Steve, what do you think about the Champions League qualification aspiration also for Chelsea?
Uh-huh.
Is
Yeah,
there a chance?
it's almost definitely gonna be 5th place because England are so far clear of the other nations in the race to be one of the top 2 teams to qualify as one of the top 2 to get that bonus place.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's almost guaranteed. I think it could even be locked up in the round of 16. So this month, as we're now on the 1st of March, it could even be locked up in March if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I think I can see us getting 4th or 5th. I think a lot of people are overreactionary is where I'm at. Like, everyone was buzzing and then 2 draws, okay, we threw the points away. But even still, 2 draws and people like, oh, we're awful, blah, blah, blah. It's like, guys, it's 2 games. Like, it's not the end of the world. There's another, like, 12, 11 to go now. But at that point, it's like 12 to go. It's like, I don't get it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like,
there's been...
okay, sure, we dropped 4 points, but then this is our fan base in a nutshell, right? We dropped 4 points there, but then we've still got games against Arsenal, City, Man United, and Liverpool, right? And Tottenham. So if we get points from them, everyone all of a sudden goes, oh, it don't matter because we've picked up the points against the bigger teams. Yeah, we always perform against the bigger teams. I never worry when we play the big teams. That's not my worry because typically that's where we perform. Yeah. It's the fact that we lower ourselves to lesser opposition that's the worry.
I mean, I do agree. I do agree with you 100%. I know some of the fans are really panicking. They're going into the panic mood. And I've even, you know me, I'm always going to give the hope that those that don't have hope, I'm always going to spread that hope to them. But big up to you, Nick. Nick, big up to you. It's been a while. It's been a minute. I hope you're doing well. It's big up to everyone in here. He's going 3-3. That's the high scoring game, you know. I also have some few statistics on these 2 goalkeepers that we'll talk about later as the stream goes on. But big up to you, Nick. I hope you're doing well. Big up to you, Cole Palmer also. So one of the key players won't be around Mark this. I hope they do. It always happens. And when a big game like that Cole Palmer or what's his name, Reece James won't be there. But I'm just
Reece James is fit.
I'm just hoping.
And so is Cole Palmer.
I'm just hoping these 2 players, Cole Palmer, Reece James,
they're both fit. They're both able to play.
Yeah, they contribute a lot to when we play these big teams. So I just hope that they play this game 90 minutes, no injury, and then we move on from there to build some momentum. One that call of the team, the captain himself, because when captain is on the pitch, there's always a chance of us picking up 3 points when Reece James is there. But yeah, I hear what Cole Palmer is saying, that don't be surprised if one of these big teams, key players are missing. But Stephen, let's talk about Chelsea. Chelsea losing games at Stamford Bridge. I think 19 points, right? It's 19 points. 19 points at which they've
I think
lost
that's total.
from
I think that's total.
Wait,
I think it's something like 16 or no, is it 16 at Stamford Bridge? Something like that, I think.
16 at Stamford Bridge, but 19 in all in winning position.
I think it's something like that. I can't remember the exact numbers. There's too many.
I think no, if you put it all together, it's 19 points from winning position. 19 points from winning position. I know Enzo Maresca, most of them was done by Enzo Maresca, but a few we've seen 2 coming from Liam Rosenior. How can Chelsea stop doing that? Why can't Chelsea kill games off? That we struggle to kill games off because the Burnley game, Chelsea should have go ahead by 5 goals even in the first half for us to even sit down and draw that game. What are we doing wrong, Stephen?
Say again, sorry?
What are we doing wrong, and why can't we kill games off?
I mean, the annoying thing is, even with the red card, we should have been beating Burnley. It was literally at one moment on the corner. if I remember rightly, Sanchez don't even dive, or at least not till it's too late. Again, that's a common theme with him. We touch on that a lot. We touched on it with the West Ham goal as well, if you remember rightly, the Jared Bowen one where it was a cross. But yeah, I don't know. The Leeds one was controversial in itself because not Kukre. Caicedo's already passed a player. The player then sticks his leg out to win a penalty, and they've gone, oh yeah, that's totally natural. He's totally not tried to buy a penalty. Let's give it. And then they they fail to give a handball, accidental or otherwise, for their second goal. But this is what annoys me, right? You got VAR, right? And they don't want to change clear and obvious. And supposedly 1 minute, if it's a handball in the build-up, it doesn't.
You're talking about the Burnley game?
No,
where they have to spend almost about Leeds game. Oh, okay.
The second goal where it's an accidental handball. I saw the handball from the East Upper, bro. It was that clear. I could see it from where I sit in the East Stand Upper.
You're talking about the Burnley
I think there's a handball there. Well, yeah, if you think there's a handball, you blow your whistle. It's not that hard.
Look, as far as it took them that number of minutes, I don't know, I hear myself or something. As big up to you, Ty. As far as it took them that number of minutes to be able to come up with some decision, it means that VAR, they were using the VAR to re-referee the game because it wasn't clear and obvious. If it wasn't clear and obvious, why would it take you that number of minutes to come up with a decision? So it means that they were trying to find something to disallow that goal for Burnley, which I've seen Scott Parker came out and then also feel very, very bad that that is what is going on. It felt like VAR is not there to help the game, but then really destroying the game because it took.
But the thing is,
it's clear obvious. It shouldn't take that long for them to come up with ruling.
Since that Fulham game earlier in the season where they correctly ruled out that Josh King goal, it feels like we've been refereed differently to certain other teams. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, if I remember rightly, they do those mic'd up episodes where you've got I think it's Howard Webb in the studio with Michael Owen and they go over certain incidents that have happened in the last few game weeks, yeah? You can see what the officials are saying to each other, yeah? And they say about possible handball for the second Leeds goal, but they let it go. If it's a possible handball, you blow your whistle and give a free kick. It's not that difficult. What do you mean, possible handball and you let the player go? Are you stupid?
It's a very difficult situation.
But that's not difficult, that's basics. If I'm a referee and there's a possible handball, I'm going to blow my whistle because to me it looks like a handball. It's not that hard.
I'm talking about the whole situation where the referee makes something that is not supposed to be there. There is what I'm trying to complain about. What I'm trying to say about that. It's a difficult situation on how humans find it difficult to use the machine, and they're using the machine wrongly in that aspect. But big up to Chelsea session. Big up to proper Chelsea. Big up to Dan himself, and then big up to Daniel Knight. Big up to everyone joining us on the show today. How are you guys feeling? How are you taking this game? A big game at London right now. Chelsea traveling to the Emirates Stadium to play Arsenal. Arsenal hasn't won the Premier League for over 30 years, and Chelsea hasn't beat Arsenal in 10 meetings. That is very, very difficult. For me to even see that. Can they pick up a point, or even can they make it difficult for Arsenal to win the title? Still a few more games to go, about 11 more games to go for the Premier League to come to an end. Do we want to see a new title holders or title winners, or should Manchester City go on and win it? Also, let me read some few comments that are coming from Chelsea section. It says Maraska and Rosenior have nothing to do with players becoming idiots and setting seconds. That is, I think it has to come with experience, which Ty and all of you guys over there, we do talk about. If experience is there, some of these blunders would not be committed on the pitch. But thank you very much, Sai, for the comments. The proper Chelsea said, "Knee, big up to you. I hope you're well and the family also well. You've got a new iPhone 17 Max, and soon I shoot you on this contact and what's up? I'll stream you. Okay, I get that. Dan, big up to you. I hope family also doing well, Dan. It's been a while. It's been a minute since I come over here to this talk football, but then I cannot. Although with all I have going on, I cannot. Sit down and not to talk anything about this today's big game, and I can't wait. If it happens, I'll be very, very glad that it does. Chelsea win against Arsenal for the very first time in 10 games. Big up to Daniel Knight. Daniel, big up to you. Says we lose today. I think top five is done if we lose. I don't think it is done. There's still more few games. I know you're looking at Manchester United. They're looking at other teams, but Villa are not playing very well. I know they got a lot of points ahead of us. So Villa are struggling. Aston Villa are struggling, which Manchester United themselves. I still believe that they are playing right now on new manager bounce back movement, that kind of a thing. I feel like with the new Michael Carrick in there and keep putting some trust in the players, they are playing in that kind of direction. But once after a while, that new manager bounce back thing is going to slow down, and we'll see the real Manchester United again. We will see the real Manchester United game when they play. I know, don't get me wrong. Carrick have done very well playing against City, winning against City, playing well against Arsenal, and probably is it Liverpool or something like that. 2 big games, and the credit. I mean, I'm not taking any credit away from him, but then sometimes these things happen. A new manager takes over a football club. Every player gets out of their shells and start playing very well. So hopefully, when we play against them, which also struggle playing United, things can becomes a bit easier for us. And big up to man like Makeem, big up to you. He says, big up knee, up the Chelsea, big up Makeem. Big up to everyone in the stream and watching us live. He says, I want Manchester City to win the league, coming from Daniel. Yeah, absolutely. That is my hope. But we need something against Aston Villa on Wednesday. If we lose that game, I think top 5 is done, because Aston Villa will be 9 points ahead of Chelsea. That is where I do agree with you 100%. Aston Villa, like I said, they are playing very badly right now. They are not playing well. And Chelsea can take that advantage. If we win against Arsenal or get a point against Arsenal, who arguably have had one of the best defensive team in the Premier League. They've conceded, I think, about they've lost 2 games, but conceded less than any other team in the Premier League. They don't concede that many. And if we're able to pick up 3 points or even a point against them, that will build. We can build on that win or a point from that game, and going to the Villa game, and then at least we can get all our 3 points. Villa are struggling. So, Steven, what do you make of these comments from Daniel in terms of Villa, the way Villa are playing right now, Steven?
We've said Villa are struggling. I mean, it goes without saying. I think they've lost 3 or 4 of their last 5 games in the league, something like that. I'm trying to check now.
Smash the like button.
Table form. Alright. Oh, correction. They've drawn 2 and lost 2 and won 1 out of their last 5.
Okay. So yeah, you could tell that Villa are really struggling picking up from, and Unai Emery, Aston Villa's manager, Unai Emery or whatever his name is, if I get the name right. But anyway, guys, I will still be looking at some few games that will be taken on today. Sunday, we will be looking at Brighton versus Nottingham Forest, Fulham versus Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur, they could be relegated, because I don't see them picking up any point against Fulham. Informed Fulham with Harry Wilson in that game, I don't see no chance for Tottenham Hotspur picking up any point. They've been hit very badly with the injury. Kudos has been gone for a long time, and a whole lot of players.
Fulham on in form, by the way.
and they are informed. That's like I
But
said.
they're more informed than they are out of form, I'd say.
Yeah. Manchester United also taking on Crystal Palace at Old Trafford, and the big game itself that will take on will kick off at 10:30 my time here, which will be around is it gonna be 8 p.m. UK time? What time would it be? 10:30 my
What?
time.
I don't know what you're on about.
The Arsenal and Chelsea game.
4:30.
4:30. Okay, 4:30.
Where did you get 8 o'clock from when you said it's going to be 10:30 your time?
I'm trying to figure out the time here because it's 5 hours. I'm trying to figure out. So
yeah, where did you
10:30.
get? It's 10 o'clock my time, so it's 8 o'clock Stephen's time. Nee, that's
usually it's 3 p.m. The games kick off at 3 p.m. my time. So usually it's around 8 p.m. your
But
time.
it's the fact you literally said, "Oh, the game's 10 o'clock my time, so it must be like 8 o'clock for you."
No, I said 10 for me.
Bro,
no,
like
I said
double
10
the
for
time.
me. I said 10. I said 10. I said 10. I said 10. 10:30 my time. Maybe I got it wrong. But anyway, we'll move on from there. Big up to Daniel.
No matter what you said for your time, you got it wrong because you suddenly said 8 o'clock UK. What happened there?
See, when you wake up every day and you have to try and figure out another country's time all the time when you're creating content, because I have to make sure I have to factor your time into when I'm working, when I'm doing things, content creation, because the UK are 5 hours ahead of us here in the States. So most of the time when I'm creating content, I have to make sure it's in line, because UK 5 hours is always confusing. But anyway, Daniel said that if we do miss UCL football for next season, they have to seriously. They have serious questions on the ownership and the board if we don't get Champions League football. To be honest with you, if we don't get Champions League football, I don't think the owners will be happy with this. They have to. It's a must. Champions League football next season. Champions League football next season is a must. Why? Because right now financially we are struggling, and also we can talk about the new the sponsorship deal, the kids sponsorship deal. I know reports are saying 50 million, but I read something from Ben Jacob that says that the deal worth more than 15 million, and which could go on to 2027 to 2028. Stephen, what details do you have on the sponsorship?
No, the front of shirt sponsor is till the end of the season.
Yeah, and
so could be. I think what he's saying is, I think for it to be front of shirt is 15 million. But because of it's a long-term partner deal, so they will be a partner after the season, just not front of shirt. That's where he's saying it's worth more. If that makes sense.
Can you explain that again?
So they're front of shirt for this season.
Yeah.
The games that remain or whatever, yeah. But they are they're gonna be a long-term partner as well. Same as what the Mackinac is. Where it's got to be a long-term partner, but it's a temporary front of shirt.
So does it mean
so
that
I think the amount reported as 15 million for it to be front of shirt sponsor is correct.
Okay.
But I think Ben Jacobs is also correct in saying that the fee to be a partner long term, because I'm pretty sure that's what he means, is more than 15 million a season, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I had a screenshot on the sponsorship deals, I think, from previous seasons, and how it rises from about 7 million to 15 million to 20 million to 40 million to where we are now. Chelsea, I've really gained some good sponsorship deals in the past. I have a chat, I think an image that I would like to put on the screen. If you have anything regarding the sponsorship, let me know in the comments, guys. What do you guys make? I mean, like I said, I don't have a big deal. I did not make a big deal, and I wasn't worried about the sponsorship thing on the jersey. If I'm going to buy a jersey, and without a sponsorship, I don't really care. To me, I'm just looking at the crest or the logo, the Chelsea crest. If it says Chelsea, that's what I'm buying. sponsorship doesn't make anything for me. At the end of the day, we are the same people that complain about the owners making money. I know financially it helps the football club, but the same some of us will also come and then also go and say the owners are just here to make money and put money in their pocket. So that's why I don't really care about the sponsorship that much. I'm just going to buy the jersey because it is Chelsea. I'm going to buy the jersey. But good thing that that they have because sponsorship doesn't even play football. It doesn't play football. Whether you have a sponsorship on in front of you or you don't have it, it doesn't change the way you play football. You get what I'm saying? So, but good thing there's some kind of an income coming in that could go into the books. For right, Steven. Does that help with financial fair play FFP and all that stuff? With that income, will it be classified as this season, or is it going to
be
this
season?
Season?
Of course, it'll be this season.
So that helps the book, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Good. All right, so guys, so let us know what you guys make of the new sponsorship thing. I'm trying to get the record on the information on my screen. But big up to you, Dan said ni 4:30 p.m. KO May. What do you think of the what's that one? FIAN?
No idea.
Dan, I didn't get that one. Can you come again? Say it's a financial problem going with the club and have a sponsorship again to the end of the season. Not looking good at all. Financial problem going with the club. Have a sponsorship again till the end of the season. Not looking good. I don't understand, Dan.
Is he on about the report about how Chelsea lost so much money and all that? Yeah, is that what he's on about?
I'm not so sure if he's
because
okay,
it's really not that deep. A lot of clubs run at a loss. It's really not that deep.
I mean, West Ham United have run a loss too. Also, West Ham United have run lost. I mean,
I'm just saying United have run a loss. It's blown out of proportion.
Yeah, United have also run out of a loss. It's almost every club will go through a similar problem.
Also, Chelsea, I think the thing I saw said that Chelsea have the largest amount of full-time and non-playing staff in, I don't know if it was in the Premier League, in Europe's top 5 or what. Gary Neville's on NBC today, yeah?
NBC, yes.
And he said that they're hearing on the grapevine around here that Chelsea are going to come with a similar tactic to the second leg. I'm fine with that.
Say that again, Steven.
Gary Neville on NBC said that they're hearing Chelsea will come with basically a similar tactic to what they did in the second leg, which was played at Emirates.
Okay.
I don't mind it. Look, technically, it works.
It worked, but we set ourselves defensively, Steven.
You say that, but we still attacked. The difference was our players couldn't hit a barn door. That's the issue.
And if you know that we have players that are not clinical enough, why do you set ourselves defensively? So we're gonna go 3 at the back, isn't it? 3 at the back.
I just hope that it's Mamadou Sarr starting at centre back, because if I see Badia's show, I'm going to just rage quit before the game even starts.
Yeah, speaking of Mamadou Sarr, it's a Mamadou, right? Mamadou Sarr.
Mamadou, yeah.
Yeah, he's been very impressive. The first game I watched him play, it looks like this guy has a lot of experience. No doubt that he was part of the Senegalese team that won the African Cup of Nations a few months ago. In Morocco. So yeah, this is what I want to share. A big up to I want to love you forever. Big up to Dan says Adana Night. Big up, bro. All right. Big up to I want to love you forever. It says big up needs. Zion, everyone joining the show today. As usual from here, Queen in the building. It's been a long time since I've been able to join. How is everyone doing? Big up to you. I want to love you forever. Big up to you. Big up to you. Yeah, you deserve it, Sue. Everyone is doing wonderful, my sis. Everyone is doing wonderful. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yeah, we're doing very well. Everyone is doing very well. My wife had a little setback, but then she's recovering slowly. And she'll get there. She'll get there with all the God's support and the husband support. So she'll get better and strongly. I hope she recover quickly. And Dan, big up to you. Dan says, Annie and Steven, yeah, money issue is not looking good. And only way we have the sponsorship, we sign 9-year contract if we finish top 4. I win top 4. Yeah, I win, but we ain't good enough and to do that. That is from Chelsea Dan. So we can take something from what Dan is saying and then build upon that and where his frustration is coming from. I'm not celebrating top 4 as a trophy this season. Yes, neither would I celebrate top 4 as a trophy. We're not Arsenal. We're not Tottenham Hotspur either. We are built to win.
We're not Tottenham, We're not fighting relegation, brother.
We're not fighting relegation, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So Dice are really let me know. Dice, let me know where we are. If you haven't, drop a like on the video. Please do me a favor. Drop a like on the video. As usual, Nee's always here to interact with you guys. Without you guys, we won't be here. And I apologize again. Please apologize for my absence. Sometimes it's very, very important to do it. I don't wish to do it. But, next time I'll get Steven. I was thinking, I'm just going to throw Steven under the bus for a little bit. I'm expecting Steven will do a live stream and then communicate or maybe interact with you guys. But Steven has also been busy with some stuff. You get what I'm saying. So you guys, do not worry. Just keep your finger crossed. We'll try and stay consistent a little bit before the season comes to an end. And we still got some few good things coming on your way. Yes, I'm sure. Like I always say, I don't like to throw all my let everything out. Just want to keep some few stuff in the basket. So yeah, working behind the scenes for some good important things that you guys will like. So sometimes bear with us when things happen. We got family to also take care of, just like you guys are. So thank you all. Thank you as usual. If you haven't dropped a like on the video and your first time joining us on the stream today, if you want to know who my name is Nate Zion as usual, alongside Stephen G, co-pilot who always drive the if I get tired, he takes over. So yeah, all right, Dan and I, thank you very much for your comment. And okay, this is from individual conversation. Yeah, Manu will beat Palace today. Man United. Oh, sometimes I see Man United and I always think it's Manu. They're talking about Manu. Yeah, Man United will beat Palace from Cole Palmer. Big up to you. Cole Palmer says, hi, Nick Zion. This is from King Spectral. King Spectral. Big up to you, King Spectral, for joining us on the show today. Says, Nick Zion, big up. Miss your live show with all the panel guys. Absolutely. That's why I was just apologizing to you guys. I had a little setback, which I have to attend to, family issue. But then I'm back, and I'll try and be a bit more consistent before the season comes to an end. And like I said, working things for you guys behind the scenes, not for me alone. But yeah, it's everyone celebrating top 4 as trophy at end of the season. Where is the stand at this club? Where is the stand? Where is the stand at this club, Chelsea? Daniel, look, I'll tell you, to be honest with you, football has changed a lot. And the game has changed and everyone is becoming better. The Premier League alone, if you look at the top managers in the world, they are in the Premier League. The top managers in the world are in the Premier League. You get, once upon a time, there used to be what's his name again? Liverpool manager who just left, Jurgen Klopp. Klopp was there. You have Pep Guardiola, the best manager in world football right now. It's in the Premier League. I wouldn't put Arteta in that bracket, but I'll say he's doing very well. He's doing very, very well.
Arteta doesn't deserve to be in that bracket.
For that being there for 6 years, always challenges. Steven, besides Liverpool, is Arsenal, who has been challenging Manchester City and Liverpool. Chelsea has been dead for a number of years. Man United has been dead for a long time. It's Arsenal, Liverpool, Arsenal for 6 years challenging for that, first spot. You get what I'm saying? So although they haven't won
And
anything,
how's
to
that
give them
worked
that
out
credit,
for Arsenal? Lee?
let me give a little credit for Arteta for just trying to, drive the ship to win it, and they've been struggling. So I'll give them that little bit of credit, a little bit of credit. But until they
Because
win
of
something,
certain
they
things with
deserve more
him,
credit.
I will never ever give him credit because of the type of person he is. And
Can you
also, they
explain?
haven't won anything, so he's not getting credit from me for that either.
I'm not going personally, but I'm looking at what he hasn't won and what he's been doing, basically with Arsenal Football Club. That's all I'm just saying. But yeah, I understand where you're coming from. But yeah, Cole said I like Man United to draw a point, but not happening. It could happen. It could happen. Slow. Palace. Palace won their last game. They won by 1-0. So it could happen. It could happen. United, they go, and also I'm seeing some link somewhere regarding Mason Mount that could leave Manchester United. I don't know how true that is, but I've seen some few links of him joining Fulham. Steven, have you seen anything like that? It's not coming from the top
No.
reporters anyway. Yeah, but I've seen some reports and something going around social media. Him joining Fulham at one point in time. But big up to everyone. I like Daniel Knight. Big up to you, Daniel. It's just recruitment being terrible at Chelsea. Yeah, I agree with you. It's been terrible. If you guys seen the latest report that came in regarding Todd Bowley speaking,
It's not a report, by the way.
No, someone reported that.
Well, it's coming directly from him.
Yeah, so someone is quoting what he said. That's what I mean. And saying that when everyone left the football club, the reason why some of the we had the terrible, terrible recruitment is he was just using links. So if Arsenal, Real Madrid are in for Saka, so it means that Saka is a good player. So me as a sporting director who doesn't know much about football, who doesn't know what it takes to be a good footballer, I'm just going to go for the player because I feel like City are in for him, Real Madrid are in for him. And that's what he was using, that tactics to bring in players. If you guys haven't seen that quote, some reporters were quoting Todd Bowley in regards to how he ran Chelsea in a few with the months when all the, I'll say the pro or those that were in charge of Chelsea taking care of Chelsea at that time. That is what he uses to bring players to the football club.
It wasn't just that, by the way. He didn't say this, but it was also through like agents and stuff like that as well.
All right, thank you, Stephen, on that. With Model, we are not going to challenge for title next season and UCL. All right, absolutely. Let's take a look at these for now on my screen. I'm sharing my screen for a second in regards to where we've been, how far we've come from title. I'll say sponsorship from that time to now. I'm not so sure if this is very clear, if this is clear on the screen. So I'll zoom in. I'll bring the first one down a bit. And that was the 2021-2025 season with Claudio Ranieri and Jose Mourinho. That's Jose Mourinho. When Jose Mourinho took over, Chelsea went 6 million in sponsorship deal, and we had Umbro. We have Umbro, Fly Emirates. No, not Umbro, Fly Emirates. Fly Emirates. That's what Chelsea had at that time. And we made 6 million at that time. And we move on from Emery to Samsung. I remember Samsung. I think Michael is saying Samsung at that time, some Lampard and all these guys. And that's the managers we had when we had Samsung. Samsung from 2005 to 2015. So we had Samsung for a long period of time, Steven. And at that moment, we have Jose Mourinho, Avangard, Luis Filippo Scolari. We have Gusindig, Ancelotti also came in. Andres Villas-Boas also was around. Di Matteo and Rafael Benitez. 8 managers in charge of Chelsea during the 2005 to 2015 season, and we made Was it annually 14 million annually, right?
Yeah, that will be per year.
Per year. So 40 million in how many years? Well, I said 10 years, right? 40 million in 10 years. So we move on from there.
No more. Wait, hang on. 10 years, 140.3 million.
Yeah, in 10 years. That's one. So from there, we move on to Samsung. Samsung also. Okay, I think we move on to Yokohama. I remember Yokohama. I have that Yokohama jersey over there. I purchased one of those jerseys. That 2015 to 2020. That will give us 5 years, right? 5 years, and Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea was making 40 million a year. 40 million a year from the Yokohama deal. That was one of the richest deals they've made, isn't it? 40 million.
Well, naturally, that's what happened with time. The amount of money in football went up, so naturally that was going to happen.
Yeah, and they have Mourinho, Gusinde, Conte, Mauricio Sarri, and Frank Lampard in charge of Chelsea at that moment for 5 years, and Chelsea were making 40 million. And we move on to NEC 3. NEC 3 also came in 2020 to 2023. That was literally 3 years, and Chelsea were making 40
Did you say
annually
NEC 3?
NEC 3, yeah, 3. NEC 3, right?
3, not NEC 3.
Yeah, 3. I'm talking about the NEC 3 phone. You remember the NEC 3 phone?
Huh?
You remember NEC 3? NEC 3 phone.
3 isn't a phone, by the way.
No, there was a phone called NEC 3. The same logo. They were making a phone. I'll show you that later. I used to have one of the phone, NEC 3, if I can remember. But anyway, well, you should ask yourself, what are they? What do they do? What do NEC 3? What kind of company is it? Are they telecommunication company? Are they electronic?
3 is.
Yeah, 3. That's what I was saying. That I don't know if it's the logo or sometimes you turn your phone on, you see the Vodafone logo on it, or maybe AT&T logo on it. Maybe that one. But I thought maybe they're manufacturing mobile phones, but they could be a telecommunication company. But anyway, 3 years they were making 40 million, and it was these three managers: Lampard, Thomas Tuchel, and Graham Potter. Then we move on from NEC 3. We went to Infinity Athletic, also another bumper deal, 43 million annually, and that deal was just 1 year. I know it was a quick fix just to put ourselves, make some money off, Infinity Athletic, but we haven't heard from them again, Steven. What happened?
If I remember rightly, they're still one of the main sponsors.
Still. But they're not main sponsor, but not kids shirt sponsor, right?
Yeah, not shirt sponsor, but they're still one of like the main partners and that.
So it means that the money that was being recorded was just for the kids sponsor. They were in front of it, but going out, it means that this money was just going to drop down to maybe single figures, depending on the deal.
I wouldn't say single figures.
You think it's going to be double figures, like 12 million? Annual?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. It's a big deal for them.
Indeed, it's a big deal for them. Looking at the league table, Steven, what do you have in your possession you want to touch on besides the a few things that we've discussed?
Guys, I've got the actual league table if you want.
Yeah. You got league table. Let me take mine off. And then you can screen. All right, guys, so we're going to move on to the league table here in a second. Daniel Knight says, with model. Okay, Daniel Knight, thank you very much for your comment. If you're just joining us here, let us know exactly where you're watching the stream from. And don't forget to let me know your predicted scoreline and your predicted lineup that will be coming out today. If we have time on our side, we'll definitely touch on the predicted lineup. Hopefully, we can get Davi also, who will join us. It's very, very early for him right now. I think it's 8, 7, 6. It's around 6 p.m. for Davi. So hopefully when he wakes up, he will join us.
PM? Do you mean, wait, is it PM or AM?
Sorry, AM, sorry. I mean AM. And I did AM. So, what do you want to touch on? I also have another thing I want to share with us after you're done with the league table discussion.
Mhm.
I want to discuss compare David Raya statistics and also Robert Sanchez right now. Both two players, and how they're performing so far in the Premier League. So yeah, go ahead, Steven. You can change the layout if you think you're not okay with this layout. You can change it.
Uh,
You want to go big? that?
yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
First things first. The first lot of games for today have kicked off. So you've got
Yeah.
Man United versus Crystal Palace. You've got Fulham versus Tottenham.
Mhm.
And you've got Brighton versus Forest. All I'm saying is, can Forest, who was it? Forest, Fulham, and Palace all win. That's all I want. From these early games, that is literally all I want. Because then Forest to jump Tottenham, which would be funny.
Mm.
Palace are playing United, so that helps Chelsea. And Fulham are
Okay.
playing Tottenham, so that keeps Tottenham only 4 points outside relegation. So hopefully, at least a couple of those would come in.
A win.
That's
So
ideal.
you're looking for a win for Crystal Palace, which should be a bit difficult to come. I hope that happens. And
Palace,
Brighton and
Forest,
the whole Albion.
and Fulham.
Why are you so concerned about Forest winning against the Brighton? How close?
I want
Brighton
Forest to
against,
jump Tottenham.
Okay. Okay.
So Tottenham are 17th and only 4 points outside of relegation if they lose to Fulham.
Oh, okay. I get what you mean now. I get what you mean.
Nee, I said to Tottenham fan yesterday, I said, look, whatever happens with you lot, it's a win-win for me. Because either I banter you for 12 months about being in the Championship, or I get my 6 points every season. I can't lose. It's true, though.
Yeah. That's something that I was like, let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. I know, look, that's my only problem. Why I don't want to see Tottenham Hotspur getting relegated. I don't like it. Because
Charity.
100% that we all know that that's 6 points for Chelsea every season. That's 6 points. As hard as it could be.
Yeah, but it's not as fun now because right now it's 6 points for most teams in the league.
Yeah. 6 points. But you know what? Look, I like to play Tottenham because when Tottenham are there, it makes Chelsea much better, a better team because it can help with the momentum. Crystal Palace are up, Steven. Palace are up.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Palace are
oh wait,
up
it's just come up on my screen as well. I didn't even notice that my TV had switched over to the Palace game because I didn't know it was on the channel that I was on.
Palace
it's a header from a
corner. Beautiful, beautiful crossing coming in and the connection from Lacroix. Oh, Steven, no. Oh, it was far away from. It was in the 18, but not in the 6-yard box. But Lacroix headed out, and the goalkeeper has no chance.
Yeah, it was. Nice it was around about, in terms of distance, it was around about the penalty spot.
Yeah, exactly. Around that area.
He was further, like he was more towards the back post, but in terms of actual distance, it was around the penalty spot.
Yeah. Beautiful header from Lacroix. I mean, this guy has been impressive. I watched I think the European game that he played. Although it was found it very difficult, but then he's been impressive. I think he'll be the next to leave the football club. Lacroix will be the next to leave Crystal Palace. I mean, they have to sell. They're a selling club. You know,
put it this way, Neil, it would not surprise me.
Yeah. What would surprise you if he moves on?
If he's the next one to go.
Yeah, I think he will be. He's been impressive for a few months now, Lacroix. Incredible defender. All right, so Steven, It looks like maybe we know what United are about, Steven. So maybe,
We'll see what happens.
yeah, we'll see 90 minutes. United, you know what they're about in the, how will I say, in the 10 minutes to go and 20 minutes to go.
They'll
They
probably
still
end
got
up
quality players
scamming
on
it
the
or
pitch.
something.
Yeah, they still got a lot of quality on the pitch. World class players like Cunha and these ex Real Madrid player Casemiro and all that. So let's see how things happen. But anyway, Steven, you're still going through the table, right? Tottenham Hotspurs. Like I said, I don't want to see them going on relegation. It would be a big blow for Chelsea. A point will be taken away from us. 6 points will be fun. We're going to have it difficult.
Give me
to get
2 seconds. I'm going to see if they've got a live table on here. They normally do. There we go. Now it's live. That's better.
We have. You're looking at the middle of the table.
Where's
Man United? Where's Man United right now? Although they've considered
there
the
we
goal,
go.
It means that. So 4th place. United are in the 4th place, and Chelsea are in the. Because
but if Chelsea win, we'd jump from 6th to 4th.
Oh,
Brighton are 1-0 up.
Hold on, 1-1. Looks like 1-1. I don't know if it's 1-1. Hold on.
No, they're showing a replay of the Palace goal. Brighton are 1-0 up. Fulham have scored.
Well, we all said this, that Fulham definitely. There's no way, Tottenham Hotspur is going to go.
Fulham are 1-0 up, and so are Brighton. I need that Brighton one to be the other way around. Harry Wilson for.
I said this. Harry Wilson.
Tottenham players are complaining about something.
How incredible has he been, Harry Wilson? Liverpool let this guy go, and since then he's been a revelation for
finish.
Fulham.
Nee, have you seen it?
From who?
Harry Wilson.
No, I haven't seen that. I have a United game on my screen.
Ball into the box, ends up at the back post. They do kind of like a sort of lobbed pass from the edge of the 6-yard box wide. Gets flicked on by the Tottenham defender. Can't make out who it is. And then Harry Wilson volleys it into the back of the net from the edge of the 6-yard box.
He's been incredible, Harry Wilson. He's been
on fire. He really has.
Yeah, he's been so great this season. Anytime he comes up from the bench, he impacts games. And even when he starts, he does impact game. So sometimes I feel like, is he going to be a game changer from the bench, or is he a starter? And he does everything pretty good. But yeah, Cole Palmer said Palace up 1-0. Cole Palmer, I told you that Man United could be the one, edging out of that position for us to move forward.
I think it'll be Villa. They're checking for a foul in the Fulham goal. I don't know where they're checking for a foul, because if anything, the Tottenham player smacks into the back of the Fulham player, who then, as a result, goes into the back of the other Tottenham player. So if anything, it shouldn't be disallowed. It should be a foul against Tottenham. He's given the goal.
He's given the goal.
Yeah. I was going to say it makes no sense, because one Tottenham player goes into the back of, I want to say Jimenez. I could be wrong on that. And then that causes him to go into the back of the other Tottenham player. So it's not like he's done it intentionally. It's accidental because the other guy's gone in the back of him.
Okay. Well said. Thank you very much.
At least from the angle I saw, anyway.
Steven, do you think we should put out a predictor lineup, or you think that it's too late? Or how long do we have for the lineup to come out, Steven?
We've got 50 minutes, 5-0.
50, so we can do it. We can do it 30 minutes, predicted lineup.
You don't even need 30 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, 30 minutes involving discussing it. You agree, I disagree, and that kind of a thing. All right, so Steven, who is ready on the injury list to play today's game? Is Cuckoo ready?
Let me make this smaller. Huh?
Go ahead.
Is who ready?
Small. What was Cucurella? Is Cucurella fit to start?
No, he's suspended, isn't he?
Oh yeah. So it means that I leave out with Hato played against Arsenal the last time he played at the Emirates, didn't he?
I think so.
In the FA Cup. Not FA Cup, Carabao Cup.
Carabao Cup.
Yeah. Yeah. Daniel, I think Steven said he's injured. No,
Who?
he's suspended. Sorry, he's suspended.
Cucurella, yeah, he's suspended. He
Alright,
got
guys,
sent
so don't
off in the
forget to
last
drop a
home
like
game,
on the
remember?
video. Do what, Steven?
He got sent off, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, that was Fofana. Hang on, no. Brain dead.
It was Fofana. Who got a red card. So Cuckoo,
Yeah,
Cuckoo is injured.
I was autopiloting. Hang on.
Daniel says Cuckoo is injured.
Yeah, he's injured. I knew they were
Yeah.
saying. I forgot he weren't back. This is
Thank you very much, Daniel.
bro.
Mate,
My brain is all
now.
over the place. I knew he weren't in, and I was like questioning myself.
Yeah,
I was like, I
Fofana
knew
got red
he's
card
but then
and,
I questioned
Cucurella
myself. I was like,
injured.
wait, no, what's going on? Are we saying Sarah's left centre back?
Yeah, we're gonna start. What's his name? Hato on the left centre back.
Yeah, no, left centre back.
Left centre back. I'll go for what's his name? Taloba.
I'd go Sar for left.
Sa. And where you gonna
left,
put?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Sa. You can put Sa there. And Fofana on the right.
Fofana suspended.
Oh Lord. Taloba? No, I won't start Sa. I won't start Sa. Steven, I'm not starting Sa.
I am. Sa is better than Badiashile.
No,
Fact.
he's not going to play Badiashile either. He's not going to play Chile. He's going to play.
Who's he going to play then?
He's going to play Chalobah on the left hand side.
Chalobah and
who? Where's we are?
Exactly. That answers my question.
All right. You think he's going to go start over? Look, realistically, Steven, who do you think? It's not about who you don't like. It's about
no.
Who
I
do
think
you
Saar
think
plays.
that
I don't see a situation why Saar wouldn't play.
I'm going to give you the situation why Saar will not start. Saar hasn't played a lot of Premier League games.
He
just joined
These are
in
our
the January
options,
transfer window.
Tosin, Badiashile, Saar, Chalobah, Achampong. Those are our options.
So natural-footed player, right? He's a left-footed player, isn't he?
Saar's right-footed but can play with the left, from what I remember.
Well, if Saar is right-footed player and we have Achampong who's also a right-footed player, why not Achampong
From
over
what
Saar?
I remember, you know how I say to you, Achampong can also play with his left. That's what I look at Saar as. Forest have equalised.
So why would you go for Saar over Achampong? Achampong has been around for a period of time now.
No, personally, if it was up to me, I'd put Achampong at right centre back and Saar at left centre back. Personally, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah, two in a bit of
because personally, this is what I would do. Just quickly, yeah, this is personally what I'd do.
Chemistry,
right?
Yeah.
And then left wing up for debate. This is personally what I would do.
Yeah, I think I'll do similar. I'll do similar. Enzo Fernandez in the middle behind, and João Pedro up there. He drops deep. Cole Palmer on the right hand side. On the left hand side, I know Alejandro Garnacho is struggling. I'll put is Pedro Neto ready?
I'm pretty sure he's fit.
All right, Pedro Neto. You don't have to debate this. None of my these two players have performed very well, or have that confidence. Demi Gittins struggling. Alejandro Garnacho also struggling with confidence.
Gittins is injured.
He's a good player. Yeah, Gittins is injured. Yeah. So
Forest equalised, by the way.
So 1-1.
Yeah. So far, I said to you, I need. Brighton have gone 2-1 up. For goodness sake, Brighton, just leave it alone, man. You're ruining the fun. But so far, 2 out of the 3 that I want to happen are happening. So we take that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is what I would do. But I'm not sure who he'll put at centre back, right centre back. Because I think Saw has to play left centre back.
Yeah, I think Stevie, and take a Champon out and put Chaloba there. You can never play these two inexperienced center back in that game. It won't happen. Put Chaloba
Chalobah's
there.
not Chalobah. Thingy's not exactly massively inexperienced when you think about it.
Who? A Champon.
Sorry, he's not. I wouldn't. He's not
No,
experienced.
inexperienced in the Premier League. Inexperienced in the Premier League. You get what I'm saying? There's nothing for us to, look up on in the Premier League and say, okay, he's got Premier League experience. He doesn't have it. The pace of the Premier League, it's we all know he's different, but he's been there. We need to see some more game of him before we can be convinced that he'll be up for it.
You know, the other thing that makes me think that it'll be Saw and not Badiashile. So the last game we started Fofana and Chalobah, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. The game before that was the FA Cup, correct?
Yeah.
In the FA Cup, he started Fofana and Saw, right?
Mm-hmm.
Badiashile did not even make the bench last week, and he's not come off of the bench in our last 4 games which he's been in the squad. So I think he'll go Saar. Don't forget, Saar played under him at Strasbourg. The same argument I made with Santos, right? Saar knows how he wants to play. Santos knows how he wants to play. And we're seeing Santos play better and better each week now.
Yeah.
But I do think for the rest of the season, I do think this is kind of going to be the midfield, if that makes sense. If you include Enzo as part of that and just look at it as Santos, Caicedo, Enzo, I do think that will be sort of the midfield, if that makes sense, for the rest of the season, so long as they're fit.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say is, I think when Esteval comes back, I think there's potential that you see Palmer and Esteval both start. Maybe both out wide.
We might see one will be a wide, or is it Palmer going to be in the middle?
Maybe, but also
that we've seen
Esteval and Palmer both play on both sides and both play through the middle as well.
Yeah. It's a chance that we might see Esteval on the right-hand side and Palmer in the middle. And as the game goes on, they keep switching position. And Esteval goes to the middle, Palmer goes on the right. It depends on who has.
Do you know one thing that I liked? I think I sent it to the group. I'll just quickly find it again, right? Where was it? 2 seconds. Bear with me. Did I send it in the group? Oh no, I didn't. I might have sent it to you. Yeah, I sent it to you. Rosenior's revealed he's tailoring his tactics for the short term in this season, hinting that we may see his true idea of coaching next season.
Yep.
So he said, Arsenal are a very physical, high-pressing, high-energy team. I want us to be high-pressing and high-energy as well, but you can't solve that in a short space of time. Hopefully that comes over months, years. It's okay in your mind to say, I want to play this way, but you have to tailor that to the players and their experiences and where they are at this stage of the season. You can't come in, completely change their training schedule and what they are used to because they'll get injured. This is a long-term thing for me to address. At the moment, my focus and the way we work is game by game, what's best for these players to win. That's how it's going to be for the rest of the season.
I mean,
I think
like I said,
I think
he's
that's
more.
smart.
He's being flexible. He's been adaptable. He's
It's
adapting
what we
to
spoke about
what we are.
with
Yeah,
Ruben Amorim, where he didn't have the players he wanted to play his system, but what Amorim was doing was he was essentially trying to persevere with his idea and his philosophy with
ideas.
the hopes that the players would adapt to it over time. Whereas Rosenior's come in and gone, well, it's the middle of the season. I can work on this when I have more time after the World Cup and pre-season.
Yeah.
So if I would just work around it for, well, realistically, what are we looking at? As of today, there's about 11 Premier League games left. There's at least 2 Champions League games and 1 FA Cup game. So at a bare minimum, we're playing 14 more games this season.
That's a lot of more games. All right, Steven, I think I will touch base. How long more we got to go? We've done an hour, 10 minutes. We've touched on pretty much almost everything. Injured players. We have Cucurella has been injured, and Fofana suspended. What's going on with Delap? Is he fit to play today's game?
Huh? The lap's fit.
Delap fit. He's going to come from the bench, I'm sure.
Oh, there was like the slightest touch from the Fulham player. It wasn't what I thought from the other angle. But we're talking like maybe fingertips. So you have to question why this one was allowed and not the Gabriel one. Although this one is even less the Gabriel one. The Tottenham one last week on Gabriel. But that one was BS last week anyway. This one's even softer. So this one correctly gets given. But last week's one should have been given as well.
Okay.
Nee, how mad is the Brighton game that it was 2-1 in 15 minutes?
2-1 in 15 minutes.
Yeah, the first 15 minutes it was 2-1. Brighton scored their second goal at 14 minutes and 19 seconds.
Okay. 14, 19 seconds. That's pretty quick. But Steven G, anything on the side you want to touch on? I think we've gone through pretty much almost everything right now.
Huh?
I said anything more on your side you wanna add to it?
No, I've got nothing else to add.
Today. We can call it today. Right?
Yeah, if you want. I think we've touched on everything. We've touched a bit on each games, especially as the goals are going in. We've touched on the table a little bit. We've touched on what our predicted lineup will be.
All right, we're gonna wrap it
there's
up
not
with
really much
score
else.
prediction. We're
Huh?
gonna wrap up with score prediction. I know you're not gonna give me much, but what do you think? How is this game going, Steven?
No, I've told you I could see Chelsea getting at least a point. And especially if what Neville says is true, that they're hearing we're going to set up similar to what we did in the second leg at Emirates, then I can see us definitely getting at least a point, maybe even stealing all 3. And the reason I say I could see us stealing all 3 in that situation is, like what I said earlier, right? There's no way we have 2 games where our players fail to hit the barn door, so to speak.
Players have to take responsibility. Finishing is very, very important. It's going to be very important in today's game.
Apparently Luke Shaw's injured again. Man United. Apparently Luke Shaw's injured again.
He's out.
He started the game. He went down.
Yeah, I see the medical.
One of the least surprising things to me, is Luke Shaw getting injured.
Why is it surprising?
Least surprising.
Least surprising.
Yeah, he's always injured.
Okay. He's always injured. Jose Mourinho call him lazy.
He's like
use
Lavia
the FAT
and
word.
them lot.
He called him lazy and used the FAT word on him.
Huh?
He called him lazy and used the FAT word on him.
What, Luke? Sure.
All right. Yeah. All right, guys. So thank you very much for joining us on the show today. I came over here, like I said, I apologize for my absentee or my absentness over here. So we did jump on today to look at the big game between Arsenal and Chelsea. And it's been, like I said, 10 games now since Chelsea beat Arsenal. They found it very difficult. But then this is crucial. This is crucial. It's going to be the fourth time these two teams are meeting. They met twice in the Carabao Cup, and they've met already once in the Premier League. One more to go. That makes it four meetings in this season. Can Chelsea get a win this time?
And don't forget me, both teams are still in the FA Cup as well. So if both get through, we could see them for a fifth time.
Six.
Fifth.
Oh, is it one off or home and away?
No, FA Cup's one game.
Oh, one game.
Then,
and
then don't forget on top of that, if somehow both teams get to a Champions League final, then it'll be sixth time.
Yeah, Cole Palmer said, I need Palace to score one more. I told you that this Man United team, don't give them too much, props. Is that how you say it? Is that how you guys say it? Props, right? Steven.
Huh?
Is that the right word? Props.
What?
United. Don't give them too much of will I say how will I say it? Too much power that they can beat everything. It can go up and down. Their team playing on momentum based on a new manager. And as that momentum dies off, they'll become the same Man United again. Acuna is still going to be Acuna. He's not good off the ball. He doesn't tackle, doesn't do much. He's just not that effective off the ball. Casemiro legs are gone. So, yeah, they're playing on momentum. That momentum dies. That's the end. All right, we guys, let's put in the predicted scoreline. I'm going for a 2-1 Chelsea at the Emirates. I'm going for a brace from Cole Palmer today. A brace from Cole Palmer. If not a brace, I'm going for one for João Pedro and then one for Cole Palmer. That gives me Chelsea's 2 goals and 1 goal from, don't want to say this name, Kai Havertz. Hate saying it.
Reject.
Oh no, I heard he was injured. Is it back?
Hang on.
Kai Havertz. I heard he was injured.
Between the two teams, apparently 9 players are missing the game.
Well, I hope there's no more from Chelsea. It's just to be Arsenal, not Chelsea.
I'm trying to see, but the website I'm using is doing my head in. There we go. That's better. Do you know what? I'm just going to go by, what's it called? One of my favorite websites to use for injuries. See what they've got. Now we wait a year for it to load because my laptop wants to be slow.
Guys, so about to wrap up. We just check one more thing and then we'll be done.
Oh, come on, man. You know, let me try a different way. If I click on this one first.
Steven, are you in for the Mayweather Pacquiao game?
Huh?
Mayweather Pacquiao fight. Are you in for it?
What do you mean? Am I in for it?
You want to see it? Some say they don't want to see it, but it's one of the
I don't really want to see it. No.
it's better off a Eubank and bank or whatever game. You've got two legends who, although they've
But
look
they're
like
all
they've
past their
retired,
prime, man. It does my head
they
in.
they are but
It's
how
literally a
many
cash grab.
top
That's all it
boxers
is.
are out there? They still call numbers when you put those two guys together. They're still calling for numbers. You get what I mean? I mean, they record numbers. You're talking about people who want to see, Floyd Mayweather on the canvas again, and want to see Pacquiao on the canvas again. I think it'll be a good fight, considering we saw Pacquiao a few months ago. Went in for a title shot.
Havertz returned to training. I don't know if he'll be in their squad.
Is he facing a late fitness test?
Hang on.
All right, big up to you, man. Francis, is it Francis? Francis said Arsenal win. Francis, big up to you, Francis. He's going for an Arsenal win. Big up to you, man. Like, I'm sure he's an Arsenal fan. If you have Arsenal fan, I'm just giving you the best of luck. I hope your team win, but you guys need to be humble a bit. Humble, not to talk too much. Hopefully, you guys win the Premier League. Yeah, hopefully you guys win it because Man City have won it many times. But yeah, a lot of fans don't want to see you guys winning it. But I hope that the Lord is in you guys' favor because you've been challenging and putting the hard work for several years now. 6 years in the making for Mikel Arteta in charge of Arsenal. So hopefully, it will be Francis. It will be Arsenal's time to win it this year. Over 30 years, been a long, long time.
30?
All right.
Where you got 30 from?
Over 30 years. I said over 30 years since they won it.
What, Arsenal?
Yeah.
No. We're in 2026.
Okay.
They
The
last
one
won
they
it
won
03-04. Chelsea won it 04-05 and 05-06.
Arsenal
22 years. 22 years.
22.
Yeah.
Over 20 years.
They won it the year before Chelsea went back to back. 03-04 Arsenal won it.
Okay. 03-04.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Then Chelsea went back to back.
I thought it was 30 years.
I don't know where you got 30 from.
Because it's been forever. Just like Man United. Soon Man United will be 40 years. And then soon Chelsea will be 10 years. Soon Chelsea will be 10 years. We're going on 7 years already, Steven. 7 years. Yeah. Soon.
Ouch.
Nick Pope. Steven, will you still go in for Adam Walton?
No.
I don't think it's good enough. To me, people keep saying Adam Walton for months.
For me, I think he's a good player, but at the same time, it makes no sense to go for him because Santos, Enzo, Caicedo, and then if we can get Lavia fit, there's no need to have him.
Yeah. Okay.
Fulham 2-0. As soon as I turn the Fulham game off, Fulham are gone 2-0 up. You could not write this.
Beating Tottenham. Let me go see if I can find that game on my screen.
Alex Iwobi, so former Arsenal.
Yeah, I don't think the Fulham game. I had two games: Man United game, and then the.
I literally flicked over the channel, and then as soon as I flicked over the channel, they've scored.
Yeah, I only have two games on it. I don't have the unless I go to my TV. Unless I go to my TV, I can get the beautiful finish. Yeah, he
side-footed it across goal and sort of in off the back end of the post.
Yeah, Daniel said 2-0 Fulham. Yeah, Daniel, big up to you, Daniel. It's very, very interesting, Steven. Very, very interesting scenario right now. Tottenham are in trouble. I said at the beginning that I don't see where they pick up any point from. If you look at the last game, the games that they'll be playing, the last 4 or 5 games, I don't see where by the time they get any points, they will be relegated. By the time Tottenham Hotspur pick up any other point from anywhere, they will be relegated already. Let me see the next 5 games. I want to see Tottenham Hotspur in the next 5 games.
I've sent you an image of Tottenham's games and West Ham's and Fulham's and all that. Not Fulham's. Okay. West Ham, Leeds, all that.
Where do you put it, Stephen?
I think it's in the group. I'll get it up. It'll take me 2 seconds.
Are you sharing it on your screen?
Yeah, I'm going to share it now.
Yeah. Put it on this. Then I can tell you games that I think they can win. For now, not looking at.
How about 0? These are up to the international break. So these are the next 4 games. These aren't all of their games.
Spurs playing Fulham at home, right? Fulham's home. Is it Fulham home or their home?
No, Fulham are at home, yeah.
Yeah, Fulham at their home. That's what we're seeing now. That is no point for them. And then Crystal Palace away. Crystal Palace away, it's going to be no point for them coming. Because Crystal Palace are on form right now. Liverpool, another lose. No points coming for them. Liverpool. And Nottingham Forest, it will be a struggle. That one they can pick up a point. So by the time this Forest game come to an end, Tottenham will be relegated. And I don't know how good they are.
The Forest game isn't their last game, Lee.
What one is the last game?
I just told you this is up to the March international break. I'm trying to find the other one I've got a picture of.
Oh yeah, I understand. But by the time this game come to an end, these games, which is the Crystal Palace, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, games come to an end, Tottenham will be relegated already before they even play the rest of the games. It's not looking where are they going to pick up the points from? Palace, it's not happening. Liverpool, away, it's not happening. Nottingham Forest at home, they struggle at home. They don't have good record at their own home stadium. So where will Spurs pick up this point? The points from?
Oh, here's the picture I want. Hang on, I've got another one. Just give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, for goodness sake. Of course it didn't copy. Hang on. It won't take me long at all. I just got to get back to the thing and screenshot it because it didn't let me copy it correctly.
Benjamin Sesko. It's just some people say Shesko.
I think it is Sheshko.
It's Shesko, yeah. But now
So what this is showing, this is showing the games they got left and what the result was last season. Ironically enough, Fulham away for Tottenham last season was a 2-0 defeat.
They lost. That's what we see now.
They lost 2-0 away to Fulham last season.
Yeah.
It's already Crystal Palace now.
And the Crystal Palace, they're going to concede the same. It might not be 2. It could be 1-0 against Tottenham at Craven. Not Craven Cottage, it's Fulham. Yeah.
What this is basically showing you, yeah? As I said, these are the results from last season in this fixture. So Fulham away, they lost 2-0. Palace at home, they lost 2-0. Liverpool away, they lost 5-1. Forest at home, they lost 2-1. Obviously, Sunderland won in the Prem. Brighton at home, they lost 4-1. Wolves away, they lost 4-2. Villa away, they lost 2-0. Leeds won in the Prem. Chelsea away, they lost 1-0. Everton at home, they won 4-0. So, out of their remaining games, 2 of the teams weren't in the league. They lost 8 of them, and they won 1 of them.
So, where's the points coming from?
You tell me, brother. You tell me.
Steven, is it possible we can make an announcement before it happened that Tottenham reports from BCN Sport that Tottenham has been relegated upon what we're seeing now?
I think it's a bit too early, but there will be 4 points outside the relegation zone still as it stands. So
4 points. By the time you play 2 points, the game is over. Unless unless what do you call it? Teams like Leeds United, and who else? Wolves. Where is Wolves right now? I know they're playing very well. They're picking up points, 3 points.
Wolves aren't going to catch them. Do you know what's funny? Wolves still have to play. Who was it? I saw the tweet. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Wolves still have to play Tottenham, Leeds, and Forest or West Ham or something like that. And it's 3 consecutive games.
They can pick up a point from Tottenham. They can pick up a point
Wolves
from
have Liverpool, Brentford, then they've got West Ham, Leeds, Tottenham. Oh, please. Bro, if Wolves beat West Ham, Leeds, and Tottenham consecutively, oh my days, I would laugh so hard. It'd be so good. Wolves
all right, so
are,
it's 40
just quickly,
right now.
Wolves are only 15 points behind Tottenham. No, 16 points. 16.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot.
No, but if they do win against Tottenham, Leeds, and West Ham, and Tottenham keep on their typical losing run, all of a sudden it's not so far, is it?
Yeah.
I'm not expecting them to overtake them. My point is,
6, 9.
Wolves have been so awful, they should not even be anywhere close to Tottenham, even with Tottenham fighting relegation.
Steven, if the graphic that we have on the screen, if Tottenham lose all those games to the Chelsea game, it means that they could what do you call Wolves will be ahead of them. Wolverhampton Wanderers will be ahead.
Well, it depends on Wolves' results, doesn't it?
If you look at Wolves' results, some of the teams that they're going to play,
Wolves have Liverpool, Brentford, West Ham, Leeds, Tottenham, Sunderland, Brighton, Fulham, and then Burnley on the final day.
They're playing very well. Tottenham, they'll pick up the point from them. Burnley, they can pick up the point very well. They can pick up that point.
Do you remember when Igor Tudor came in, and that stat/fact came out that he was in charge of Juventus? Lost like 9. No, he was.
I hate this guy, Steve.
Without a win in 9 consecutive games or something, wasn't it? Failed to win 9 consecutive games, so he got sacked. When he came in, Tottenham had about 12, 13 games left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I sense a bit of history repeating itself.
Bruno Fernandes, Steven. This guy is the most. He's to cheat. Someone just touched him with his hips. This guy went on the floor like he was being kicked in the balls. How did Man United miss that chance from Casemiro? The guy just he does dummy, so he passed the ball and the guy came in and used his hips and touched him. Bruno Fernandes went on the floor holding his hip like he's being kicked in the hips.
Why are you surprised?
Oh. And there was another one to a header, and then he missed the header. The guy had the ball, and he went down. Oh, I just hate this guy.
Why are you surprised?
I shouldn't be. My bad. All right, Cole Palmer said, you think Palace scores another goal? Yeah, there's a chance. United are not really playing very well. They're playing at home. They have that momentum, but I see, United, making it unless they cheat their way there. Which, you can get that from Bruno Fernandes. He will commit. He will fake fouls and penalties, and don't forget. They have quality. But if the referee is fair and doesn't look at some of the antics coming from Bruno Fernandes, then Palace still has a chance. But I see it. It could be a draw, Cole Palmer. It could be a draw because United are still playing. They're creating chances. It's just a matter of time for them to put the ball in the back of the net. They're creating chances. All right, my boss. What I was gonna say, where is my boss? Where is my bro? Where has he been? Big up to you, my boss, man. He says a big up, me and Steven. It's been a while since you guys last done the stream. Hopefully, Chelsea get a win against Arsenal today and just smash them at the Emirates. Yeah, it will be a nice thing to see. Chelsea picking up 3 points at the Emirates. Yeah, and then also, you know what? It means that the title will be over for them. The title could be over. I know United, Man City. I know the Man City that they used to be 4 or 5 seasons ago. There's still some kind of a vulnerability in their play. There's still defensive errors. But then I'll say, look, kudos to Pep Guardiola and this January signings. Maguire and Semenyo has been a revelation for Manchester City this season. I'll say one of the good signings. Stephen, I was gonna play a game with you. Can you tell me the best January signings of all time?
That's subjective, so no.
Huh? It's not subjective.
It is subjective.
No, it's not. It's not. The January signings of all time, a January signing that came in, let me tell you what will help it make it narrow the conversation for you. One of the cheapest January signing who went on to become good for a football club. Let's narrow it down this way.
Are we talking in general? Are we talking Chelsea? What are we talking?
No, in general, in the Premier League, all time, the best January transfer ever. Not
Gary
expensive.
Cahill will be up there.
Gary Cahill is that's it. Don't mention anyone else. What Gary Cahill? The price tag was it 7 million?
7 million from relegation battling Bolton, and then 6 months later he won the Champions League.
Period. That's it. Gary Cahill won multiple Premier League with Chelsea, won Champions League, won Europa League trophies, and it was just 7 million a deal to Chelsea. Gary Cahill, and it's one of my all-time center backs at Chelsea Football Club. He will dive in with all parts of his body to just block a ball. Gary Cahill, that's how he plays football. There's no any other signings that is as cheap as Gary Cahill, who went on and win Premier League and win Champions League for any other Premier League club. Any center back that came in the January transfer window went on. The price was over 10 million. I'm just using 10 million as an example. Gary Cahill, 7 million from a relegation team to Chelsea and did wonders. But big up to you, my boss. Since I've been fasting. Oh, yeah, my boss. Yeah, it's Ramadan. Happy Ramadan, brother. Happy Ramadan. And stay strong, brother. Stay strong, my boss. Since you mean schoolboy errors? Schoolboy errors. I'll go with Gary Cahill. Yeah, Gary Cahill. Absolutely. Gary Cahill is the best.
Oh, Nick. Did you see what the Leeds fans done yesterday?
No.
You know how they had that break in play so players could break their fast?
Oh, yeah. I had that. They were booing them.
Yeah, they were booing.
That's unacceptable. If you're a Leeds fan and one of them booing them, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. It should be ashamed because this is religion and the time is up. They have to get off the field, 6 o'clock, face east and pray. That is their Ramadan. And I don't know, some people, I don't know. It's a shame. And Stephen, this thing will not happen anywhere in Africa. Anywhere in Africa.
Do you know what's mad though?
Anywhere in Africa, you think that the most developed countries who should be more understand these things will had more developed and civilized, know better, does this kind of a thing. Go ahead, Steven.
What's mad is you've had stuff like this for ages in football, yeah? And I can't recall it, at least when I've been in the ground, yeah? I can't recall ever hearing booing.
Yeah. Baba said they're racist fans.
Don't forget, look at all the players that Chelsea had as well, Nee.
Mm.
For example, there was Mendy, Rudiger, Kante.
I think there were 4 or 5 of them.
When Mendy, Rudiger left, Koulibaly.
Yeah, Koulibaly. Also one of them.
But we had loads, we had at least 3 points in the last few years.
Yeah.
I've never heard booing.
Hakim Ziyech.
I forgot about him.
Ziyech was also one of them.
I don't like to acknowledge that he was a Chelsea player. The guy done my head in.
Yeah, Hakim Ziyech was also one of them. But I found it difficult. I don't want to use the word WHITE. I don't know. I don't want to use that word.
Wait,
But
spell that
most
out
of the
again.
time,
W what?
WHITE.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't like using that word because sometimes it makes me feel like I'm also being racist. You get what I mean? But that's not. I'm trying to refer that those people that have been doing that thing all the time. They feel like anything else that is not familiar with what their culture has to be debunked or it's not right in society. Everything has to be them. And you look at some of the things that they brought up or they bring up, the kind of and things they do. If you go on the internet, look at the people that are on the serial killing list. All these people are in the Caucasians. Serial killing list.
let's not get into that bit.
Too many stuff that these people are doing, but no one is saying anything. Someone has to pray because he's a religious, he's a Muslim. Then you start booing that person. Doesn't make sense to me. Or someone has to walk around because he's black. You have to boo him, or you have to call him names because you think it's not human, because your skin is light, so you are the only human person. You're the only human on earth. What is this with those people? But not all of them are like that, though. Not all of them. But some people think that their color should be superior. And I know this thing comes with fear. It's fear that makes them do that thing. It's fear.
I didn't even notice Davi joined. What's up?
Hey, what's happening, guys? You guys good?
Yeah, we're good. We're about to call it today. I think that was about even 20 minutes ago, Steven, right? Was about to call it today.
Yeah.
But big up to you, Davi. Let's hear from you. Maybe you can hang around for a little bit before we leave. Let's hear from you, Davi. Big game today at Stamford. Emirates, not Stamford Bridge, at Emirates, and Chelsea. Like I said earlier on, before you joined, Chelsea hasn't beaten Arsenal in 10 meetings now, 10 games, and today's game makes it the fourth of the season that these two teams have meeting. Chelsea haven't picked up a whole 3 points. The best has been the draw. How do you see this game?
I feel Chelsea win.
Chelsea win. That's a big shout.
Yeah, I think Chelsea win. It's just a case of Arsenal's got all the pressure today to try to win. Where mistakes will happen. Maybe it'll just come down to a case where Chelsea have a better game. But in all theory, it's just a case of Chelsea are going to go into this game with no stress. I think they're going to go in as underdogs. So it's just one of those things where if it's coming to collect points, I feel like they have more of a natural ability to go and win this game than Arsenal have. Arsenal now, everyone's getting points. Liverpool's now in the title, back in the top 4 race to become third. Man City's also pushing on. They're 2 points behind. So I think it's just going to come to a point where it's like Arsenal have to come today with the mentality of we need to win. And I feel like that's what's going to end up not happening. It's going to be the opposite effect. Whereas Chelsea, I feel like they're coming in with, top 5 now. Even if you finish top 5, you're in Champions League. So technically, win or lose today, Chelsea still secures a position. So I think it's going to be less stress for us than it will be for Arsenal. So that's my theory on that.
And then, they can't afford to lose today's game because if they lose it, it means that the title is slipping away from them. So today's game is going to be very difficult.
Exactly.
Both teams have to be defensively astute or defensively on their game.
Right.
And we did put our heads together trying to come up with the provisional, or not provisional, predicted 11 for Chelsea. What do you have in the defensive setup? What do you just? I think we are just paying attention to just a defensive area, and then maybe the left back area. What do you have on your defense if you have to put your team together? Just the defensive side of it.
I'm gonna go with Saw in the middle and Chalobah. I hope he doesn't play Tosin. Because I think
Everybody's wish.
Yeah, I know everybody's wish, but reality might be different.
Yeah.
Left back, obviously Hato for sure. And to be honest, I would prefer him to start Esteval. I prefer him to start Esteval for this game.
He's injured.
Oh, is he still
It's
injured?
nice
He's
now,
still
yeah.
injured, yeah.
Damn. Well then,
He'll be out for a few games.
We're toast.
He said that today comes too soon for Kukurea, so it sounds like Kukurea could be back in the next couple of games.
Yeah, no, that was.
But
So
you know
that's what I said. Hato, yeah. What were you saying?
You know what's
so
good?
long as Kukurea and Esteval are back for PSG, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was saying what's good is that Reece James is fully fit and Palmer is fully fit. We should have had these two players missing in our previous meeting against Arsenal. So yeah.
No, we weren't missing Reece James.
Palmer came in the second half, didn't he?
I can't remember, but
He didn't play the first.
He was playing in midfield, remember?
Stamford Bridge, he did not play.
Who?
At Stamford Bridge. Palmer did not play at Stamford Bridge.
I thought you were on about Reece. I was going to say Reece played the one at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, I was talking about Palmer. So I'm saying both players are they're probably going to start today's game.
Yeah, they should do.
Yeah.
If they're fit enough, they're starting. Let's put it that way.
Exactly. So yeah, David, what do you make of? What about the attacking phase? Definitely, we're gonna have a João Pedro up front. We're gonna have a Palmer on the right hand side. What will be your preferred choice on that left hand side? We have Gettins, we have Pedro Neto, and my boy Alejandro Garnacho. Who would you think should be the preferred player to be?
I prefer to start Garnacho first for that first half. If there's nothing going on, bring on Pedro Neto so he's fresh and ready for the second half.
Okay, that's
because then what would be like is if Garnacho's not able to produce or make any assist or anything like that, then at least we have Pedro Neto to pressure the defense, a weakened defense for the second half. But yeah, I'll definitely go with Garnacho first because you don't want to play Pedro Neto first and then bring on Garnacho.
He's not going to change the game. You think so? You think he's not going to change the game? No, yeah, he's not be the game.
It's just if you're comparing Garnacho to Pedro Neto, you're going to get more from Pedro Neto.
Yeah,
so it's better to see what Garnacho can do first, and then bring on Pedro Neto. Just in case there's nothing happening, Pedro Neto is your flair guy. So if you need a change of dynamic or a change of speed on the game, bring on Pedro Neto because he's always going to keep going down the wing, and then bringing in the crosses. Whereas Garnacho is going to be more of a hold the ball, pass, and then run past the player and then get the ball once he's gone past the player. So it's a case of what you want to do with Garnacho, really.
I mean, I agree with you. Mabas, speak up to you, Mabas. Says 2 to 3 months left until summer. I don't want to rush it right now because we don't get the full summer here in Michigan. We don't get full summer.
Yeah, probably snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't get full summer. It takes, it's supposed to be like how many months? Like 3 months or 4 months for every season, right? In here in Michigan, summer is almost about 3 months. 3 months for us. The cold, and it takes a while for spring to clear out. And then we don't get a full summer, then winter starts again. Fall gets in, and then start getting cold. So
yeah, no,
we don't get where we can have a... Go ahead.
Yeah, no, yeah, go on.
Yeah, where we can have our shirt off for a whole, 4 months. Yeah. All right.
In San Diego, summer all year.
Yeah, summer all year. Good for you. I wish I have one of your summer. And North Carolina, do you guys have any snow this year? Any surprising snow this year, Davi?
No,
not at all. Yeah, North Carolina
it only snows in the mountains.
Okay. North Carolina has some snow this year. They don't have snow. Usually don't have. So once in a while, like every 4, 5, 6, 7 years, they do have something. But this time they have some few snow. But the weather usually don't have snow in North Carolina.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I can't have that in Michigan. You know, I don't like too much heat though. I don't like too much heat. I get a very oily skin. My skin,
Mm.
when I stand in the sun for a while, you can
Yeah.
see my face is all moisture. More. I would say greasy in my
Okay.
face.
Greasy.
So, but when I'm in the, the thing that, ice is dry, right?
Mm.
All you have, it's dry. It's not really wet
Right.
compared to rain. Snow is kind of dry weather. It dries everything up. That's what snow does. So when I'm in the snow, I'm in the cold temperature. It kind of dries my skin and get rid of those moisture. But anyway, we've talked about defense. We talked about the attack. Would you start Pedro Neto? Would you start Pedro? Was the Joao Pedro or Liam Delap in this game? Seeing what he did in the first game. This time we have Palmer on the right hand side, so definitely it's not going to go for Delap on that right hand side playing that way. But looking at the tactics, do you see him repeating the same tactics?
I think he will. Personally, for me, I would like both of them to start in this game. I would like to see Delap and Joao Pedro start this game, because it's one of those things that Delap, even though he's not scoring, but one thing he does is he holds up the ball a lot, and he's able to make assists, and he's able to make the plays. So I see more of like a playmaker, which obviously is not his position. His position is to score. But for those reasons, I would keep him on the pitch. He does have an effect. Now, in reality, I do believe he's just going to start Joao Pedro up front. I just feel like with Arsenal's defense, you don't want to keep Joao Pedro there by himself, because eventually he's going to get tired out, and then it will have to be a case where they're either going to sub him off, or it's just going to be a case where the game goes stale, and it will just see to the end of the 90 minutes.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Thank you very much, Davy, on it. What's my bad saying? Says Miami is better than Michigan, in my opinion. I don't think so, bro. Yeah, are you talking about just the lifestyle, the summer lifestyle? That's all. Lifestyle, I'll stay in Michigan. I say so maybe because Nee isn't used to the summer. That's why he doesn't like too much heat. My boss, you don't know me very well. You're mistaken. I grew up. I spent 30 years of my life in Africa. Now you know. I spent 30 years of my life in Africa, and it's been summer, hot all the time from January to December. There's no snow. So if you talk about, and my house is just literally 10 minutes away from the ocean, the sea. I always go swim and come home every day. Every weekend I'm there swimming in the sea and coming back home. It's just a walking distance. So I live in the coast, bro. So I know what I'm talking about, the heat and what the heat does to me. I don't like it. I've been in for 30 years, bro. 30 years. All right. Okay, my boss. Now you know. I still can't wait for GTA 6 to come out. Same here. I want to see Delap and Joao Pedro together.
Yeah.
Right to start the game. 30 years. Wow, Nee. Yeah. I've lived 30 years in Africa, bro. I've most of my life is in Africa, not here in America. Snow was something that I tried to come over here to experience. I know what it feels like. I know everything's not good. It will kill you. It will just destroy your bones, man. It's not good. Snow is not good, but I kind of like it. Like to have the balance, a little bit of the heat, and then the cold air. Fall. I love fall. My best time is fall, bro. Fall. It's so nice. The sun and then the cold blend in together. It's beautiful. 70s. I love 70s weather. Fall is my best season. Fall. I love fall. I love it. I love fall. Though even those in Florida wouldn't even get fall. Yeah, they wouldn't get fall. They barely get. It's all hot all the time. 70. You're talking about 70, 65, 70. Beautiful. Anyway, we move on from there. So let's take prediction. Steven, since 1996 is a question. No. 2012. Steven, what's your prediction?
I've already told you.
All right, I'll move on from there. Davi,
Yeah, I told you like an hour ago.
yeah. Davi, what's your prediction? What are you going for?
1-0.
1-0. I went
1-0.
for 2-1 Chelsea.
I don't
1-0
think.
to you.
Yeah,
It looks
I
like
feel like
Chelsea fans have a lot of confidence. Go ahead.
yeah, 2-1 is. I think 2-1's a lot. I think it's gonna be a 1-goal kill. 1-goal kill. That's it. I just don't see it being a goal scoring game where it's 1-1, then 2-1. I just don't see that. I see 1-0 because if Chelsea's coming with the mentality to win the game, they're gonna defend.
You gotta keep them quiet.
Quiet. Yep, it's gonna be a quiet game. No tea, no breakfast, no nothing. You feel me?
All right, Davi. Chelsea have recorded lots of red cards when they play these high-profile games.
Yes.
Do you foresee a red card coming for Chelsea?
No, because Fofana's out this game, which is why I said Sarr will be playing, and it just depends alongside who. Because I'm hoping they're not going to play Chalobah and Tosin. Because we brought Sarr back for this purpose. So I'm hoping Sarr's going to play against, whoever. Because the guys that we usually get red cards, they're not here. Cucurella's out. Hato's out. I mean, not Hato. What's his name?
Cucurella.
Fofana. Yeah, Fofana's out. So, and those are the only two I can really look at and be like, those are our main guys. You know what I'm saying? So Caicedo usually gets red cards, but he hasn't got red cards as of recently. So I'm hoping he's just gonna focus and do a job today. I hope he doesn't. I hope none of the players get too excited. I hope they just come in, do what they need to do, and be mindful that we need to win this game. Because the thing is, we need to be able to spark a light bulb right now. Because as you see for the Champions League already, we've been given PSG. So players need to be able to show composure, especially to the coach, especially to the team. So I'm hoping this game is going to show that, and then we can, cross the line with it.
Hey, Stephen, what do you stand on this red card situation? Do you see anything happen for Chelsea? Red card, Chelsea. Today's game.
No, I don't think so. If anything,
my boss.
I think.
Go ahead.
So we all know the situation. Currently, before today's game, City and Arsenal played the same number of games. After today's game, City have their game in hand back again. Yeah.
Right.
City are 2 points behind Arsenal.
Yeah.
Arsenal cannot afford to draw because City would then have a game in hand being 3 points behind Arsenal and still have to play them at the Emirates. Arsenal have to win this game. If it gets a bit nervy, I can see Arsenal players starting to lose their heads. We've seen it. Bro, it was... What game was it? I said it recently, right? It might have been... What game? One of their last couple of games, I think they dropped points and it was Wolves, wasn't it?
It was, I saw
they dropped
Gabriel
points
Jesus
and they lost their heads.
Yep.
Bro, it happens every season. They drop points, they lose their heads. They ain't cut out for this.
Yeah, literally.
It's got to happen again, I'm telling you. If they drop any more points, be that Chelsea or against another opposition, they're going to lose their heads again.
Interesting. My boss said, don't contradict me, guys. I was just making a joke. It's all right, my boss. We got you. Stay calm and then relax. God be with you, my boss, whilst you fast through this Ramadan season. And also, though everyone, my regards to everyone, those in Abu Dhabi, the Iran thing, whatever is going on. If you're there, just please be careful. I'm just sending the message to my brother Ryan. Steven, did you see the video that I uploaded? The Abu Dhabi airport has been destroyed. So I was wondering, how's Ryan going to get back home?
No idea. Do you know what else I've heard? Apparently, they fired missiles towards Cyprus, but I'm not going to get into this stuff because it's not the time.
Yeah. But I
just hope everyone's well, and I'm going to stick it to that.
Destroyed. And there's no plane coming, plane going, so I don't know how Ryan...
I'm just going to stick it with, I hope everyone's okay, and leave it at that.
Yeah. All right, so the reason why I like Miami is because of GTA 6 is gonna be a Miami Vice City thing.
It's such a random reason. Bro said
Jesus
GTA 6. Bro, we might not get GTA 6.
Who's we?
Huh?
Who's we? Speak for yourself.
No, what I'm saying, yeah.
No, I'm messing with you. Don't worry.
It is Fulham, I think, nearly just went 3-0 up. All I'm saying is it's always delayed, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
So who's to say we're ever getting GTA 6?
Well, listen, don't jinx it.
I don't. I used to play.
Wait, last time I said it,
until
2
they
days
went-
later it came out that it got postponed again.
Yeah, because I don't think it's gonna delay now. I think this was the last one.
Hopefully.
Of what? The GTA?
Yeah,
The
GTA
GTA
yeah.
delays, isn't it?
Well, what's going on with it? I'm not so familiar with it. I used to like it until
I don't know
add
the
so much
exact
stuff.
reasoning. I do
they
know that they
delayed it.
kept getting rid of staff and stuff, which hasn't helped.
Yeah. I know this last delay they said is because they wanted to make some extra touch-ups on some of the developments they made for like DLC packs that they're gonna be giving to the gamers when it first comes out. Because they said those DLC packs that they have already available is gonna be something that it's supposed to last a long time before they finally start, developing other DLCs and making sure they can touch up on the functions of the game. So that way, because they said they already, everybody already knows once you get the game and you start playing online, there's going to be problems. There's going to be certain glitches and etc. So they're trying to touch up on that now. So that way, by the time
you minimize it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So by the time, you're playing, you're getting into it, they have enough time to also fix other problems and issues.
Steven, it looks like Kavanaugh has given a penalty to either Man United or something like that. Palace
It is
players are
penalty to Man
around.
United.
It's penalty Man United.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to like
Now that I'm
GTA,
switching over, I guarantee you Fulham score again.
I used to like GTA until they started adding so much super stuff to it, like 18 plus. They made it like an 18 plus game where kids can
They
play.
kind of had
minimum.
to. Let's be honest.
What do you mean?
Because some of the stuff in it, they don't really have a choice.
So my kids can't play anymore. It used to be a game that everyone used to like it, and they say dumb stuff, and then naked bodies, and you can go in a private room and do your own stuff with, and in the video game. I was like, what are they doing, man? The game
Hey, it's not a penalty.
Man.
Has it been overruled?
It just, from what I'm seeing, it says there was suspicion, but it says the referees, hold on. It says the
referee gave penalty on field.
Oh, he did.
They're still checking on my screen. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
It looks like I'm behind the
On
line,
mine,
and also if it's not behind.
Or for mine, on what it seems, seems like it says that the referees seems that his hand was in a natural position.
Natural position? What are you watching? They're checking for a foul, lad, not a handball. He's going to the screen. The score get overturned. He's going to the screen.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. It's because they're looking for a handball. They wasn't looking for a foul.
No, they're looking for a foul, not a handball.
Brother, I've got it right here. It says they're looking for
the ball's on the floor. What do you mean they're looking for handball?
It says here that they was looking for a handball.
Bro, the ball's on the floor. They're looking for a pull. They're looking for a pull on the shoulder.
They're looking for a foul. On the screen it says checking foul.
Okay.
Yeah, the ball's on the floor. It can't be handball. That's what I was like. What are you watching?
Yeah, no, I'm just reading the I'm on the.
Are you sure you're looking at the right game?
Yeah, it's for Crystal Palace vs Man United.
The thing is, the contact starts outside the box, but is it enough to go in the box and go down?
It's not enough.
Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Wait. After review.
Yeah, it's not a pen. I'm telling you, it won't be a pen.
Hang on.
That's too soft to go down. The ball, it was even gone.
Wait. Penalty and red card.
Oh, none of them had contact with the ball. He didn't miss the ball. None of them did not have any contact with the ball.
And now United will go scam a win. Well done.
A win is okay. Yeah.
Do you know what? Guess who got sent off, Nee?
Lacroix.
Yep.
Yeah, he was the one that was the tackle.
He's the one that
After
I
reviewing
don't
scored
know
it,
if
as
he had
well.
the game on or not.
This guy is just an idiot. This Kavanaugh guy. This guy. I don't like him. I've never liked him. David, it also prevents lags and then bugs for the GTA 6.
Yeah.
Also, I like GTA. For me, it's just fun. Yeah, I like it. It's fun,
Nee,
but
we've called it. We've
you can't play.
absolutely called it and nailed it. 11 for 11. Sanchez, Reese, Saw, Chalobah, Hato, Caicedo, Santos, Palmer, Enzo, Neto, João Pedro. We went 11 for 11.
11 for 11. 11 for 11. Our prediction,
And if anyone
David.
didn't believe us, you can look back on the stream at that. Just saying.
Yeah. Our prediction, everything was spot on from Enzo Marasca. We went for Sa and then Champon, right? And Chalobah. We went for
No,
Sa
I said
and
I'd
Chalobah.
want to see a Champong, but we won't. He scored a penalty because it's Bruno Hernandez. Of course he did.
Who did he have on the left-hand side? We have Neto, right? We have
Neto,
Pedro Neto
yeah.
on the left-hand side. Yeah.
Because I
Davi
left
went
it
for
blank and then
Garnacho.
you said put Neto.
Yeah, put Neto there. Yeah. So we got it another time. I think the second time we've got it. We've got almost everything. The first,
Maybe.
the first one. I think I was on the stream alone. I want to stream it on.
That was Arsenal, wasn't it?
I think so.
I think
so.
I think it was Arsenal at the bridge.
Yeah, I nailed it with all the predicted 11. And David, what are you watching?
What did you say? I'm watching the game.
Is it Man United game?
No, this is the Tottenham game.
Oh, okay.
That's
All
the
right,
one
so-
I had been watching, and then every time I turn it over, there seems to be a goal.
Yeah, literally.
I'm switching back over to that one now.
Penalty. This shouldn't be a penalty. This shouldn't be a penalty. The game is gone. He's got his hand on the shoulder. That's fine. It's okay.
It's okay, brother. It's okay.
Okay. Now we go for a tackle. We're going for a red card. We're getting a red card. A tackle. When the training legs land on the player's foot, it becomes a red card. So what is football anymore, Davi? What is football?
I mean, I agree with it, to be honest, because if it was Chelsea in that position and another team that did that to us, I'm going to agree the same way.
Bro, you're not going to get a penalty if it was Chelsea. You won't get a penalty for this if it was Chelsea. It's Man United, Liverpool. They'll get this.
It's
Chelsea,
always good for
they'll
the fans when it's not their team. But when it's their team, they want it to happen to them. So for me, I'm for it. Because when we get into that type of position where João Pedro by himself in front of goal, and then one player pulls him down, the penalty must come to.
Davi, I'll remind you today on what you're seeing now. What you're saying now, João Pedro will go down theatrically, and they'll tell you it's not pen. João Pedro is very good in going on the ground. He is very good at it, and he doesn't get all the calls that he deserved. We've seen a few games that he deserved to have a penalty, and it wasn't given. So I won't be surprised. This is gonna come against Arsenal, and you're gonna witness it and say that's a pen, and João Pedro is not gonna get it because it is Chelsea.
I mean, players do dive at Chelsea, so I'm definitely not gonna act like they
Drogba
don't.
is one of them. Drogba.
Yeah, I'm not gonna act like Chelsea players don't dive. I'm not gonna act
All
like
players dive. It's just certain players from certain clubs dive more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And also certain clubs get away with it more.
Yeah. So what does it say to Tosin? If you as a senior player, 27 years old, and you have these young players starting ahead of you, what should I tell you? You should pack your bags and then leave.
It says you're
You're shit. Say it. You're shit. All right, people. Let's take a few 60 seconds from each one of us, and then we'll bring it to an end. I'll start with Steven. 60 seconds from you, Steven G.
11 for 11 on the lineup. Up the Chelsea. Let's hope we get at least a draw, ideally a win.
Yes, Real Madrid as well too. They always dive of penalties. Vinicius Junior number one. Vinicius Junior will whine you and say something to you, and you become a racist.
Why is he taking people out for for food and wine, bro?
Vinicius Junior. I love him, but it's a very annoying player. He will annoy the fans, and then they'll start, abusing him, and you're gonna get in trouble. That's how it is. Why is he the only player being abused and being racist all the time? Racial profile, Vinicius Jr. It's antics. That's why. Look, I agree with what Jose Mourinho said, but at some point I don't agree. Like,
by the way, apparently they're going to stop players being allowed to cover their mouth when they're speaking to opposition and that now.
Oh, that's stupid. Davi, let's take one from you.
I'm going for a Chelsea win. Hopefully we go away without red cards, and if we can keep the consistency, we can keep the consistent. If we can keep the consistency in the game, hopefully we get more than just one goal. I'm hoping it'll be like 1-0 or 2-0. Just to sweeten the odds. But come on, Chelsea, let's go.
Okay. All right, so come on, Chelsea, let's go. Like I said, it will be a monumental win for Chelsea if they pick up all 3 points. 10 games, they haven't recorded any win against the Gunners. Time for Chelsea to redeem themselves. And these two teams cannot afford to lose any of this game. None of them want to can afford to lose it. Chelsea are fighting for Champions League aspiration next season. And also Arteta and his boys have been fighting very hard for the past 6 years to win the Premier League, and it hasn't happened. This is the time for them. Is it going to be the time for them? Time will tell. Will the Blues go and destroy the party like they did for Tottenham a few years ago at the bridge, the Battle of the Bridge, where Eden Hazard came off from the bench and make the difference with Diego Costa? Are we going to see that happen? Guys, let me know your thoughts in today's game. And also, thank you all for those that have made it possible for today's stream. I wanted to say thank you to my wonderful partners, Davi and Stephen Chi, as usual. And my boss, all my viewers, I want you to love you forever. My boss, Cole Palmer, and Daniel Knight, Real Chels, Dan, and everyone that came on the show today to show their support on the show. My boss said Real Madrid as well too. They always die for penalties. And it's SHIT Tosin. He needs to pack his bag in the summer and leave the football club. For me, up to Chelsea, KTBFF8. From
he's about to ask me for about the 10th time this year what that means.
Yeah, KOYB. I know the KTBFF8, but KOYB is what I don't know now.
How do you not know that? That's really obvious.
I don't know. Come on, you boys. I got it now.
Blues.
You Blues. Okay. See, I could say boys and then Blues. My boss always doing my head in with his abbreviations or shorthands or whatever. After Chelsea. Okay. All right. So yeah, we've discussed pretty much almost everything. We've had all the discussions. And what else are we missing? Nothing else. Guys, please go and enjoy the game. And we'll meet maybe tomorrow. We'll discuss it. Davi,
Yes,
how big is that screen? It's more than 30-inch screen. It's more than 30-inch, is it?
That's a 68-inch.
Yeah, I could tell because I have a 30 here. And when I look at the length of that monitor over there, I was like, that is more than 30-inch. Beautiful, beautiful. Imagine, when you have that screen, you can I'll say divide that screen into 6. You can have 6. You can divide that screen into 6. I'm telling you, you can have Man United game on the left hand side. You have one in the middle, one on the right, one down, one in the middle here, and then that's what I do with my screen. I divide it into 4.
Yeah,
I
got my TV here. I got 100-inch TV, and then I got these two, and I usually play
like
3,
how
4,
big
5,
a TV?
100-inch.
Huh? Are you mad?
Hey, listen, you have to make sure you got the right equipment when it's needed.
Yeah, I just reframe my.
And there it is, Man United 2-1
TV.
No.
2-1. United are 2-1 up, Steven.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they are.
It was coming. Nice header from Cunha. It was coming. Yeah, when you rob a small football club like Spurs, that's what happened. Oh, Sesko. Yeah, Sesko.
Yep.
When you rob a small football club, you have to rob a club like it's not a pen. It's not a pen. But when a player puts his hand on the shoulder, you always call him for it. It's not a pen. It's not even a pen. Heading knee question mark. Knee put down the patron, behave yourself. You're moving like Neymar. just kidding. Neymar. David, do you have a PlayStation? Yeah, I do have PlayStation. David have PlayStation. Yeah. My boss, I give you guys my PlayStation ID. None of you have invited me for FIFA yet. Tottenham got one back.
Yeah, Richarlison of all players.
It says a patron is a drink. I don't know that. What kind of a drink? Is it hard liquor? I don't drink hard liquor.
Yeah, it's alcohol.
Yeah, I don't drink hard liquor. My boss, you drink hard liquor? You better say no, because I'm gonna come at you if you say yeah. And you know where I'm coming from. How do you know patron, my boss? I don't know patron because I don't drink. So how do you know patron, my boss? You tell me. You want to tell me right now, my boss? How did you know what is called patron if you don't drink?
That was a good goal.
Yeah, the header, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, beautiful header. He's good in the air. He's good. I mean, with that height, you're supposed to get on all the crosses like that.
How are these lot letting Richarlison score as well, by the way?
Well, Steven, Richarlison, who barely played for Tottenham Hotspur, is their leading goal scorer for this season. So what should I tell you?
He's awful.
Well,
he is. I'm a lion.
All right. So I've had a picture on the music video. One of the rappers said it. Okay. Yeah. I can watch a lot of those things because of the profanity and things that they say. I have a very young kid. Yeah, what's your profanity? I have a young kids, and then they learn things so quickly. So if you expose them to those things, then you're losing your kids right now. Yeah, my kids are not used to those stuff outside, a lot of outside world stuff until they get to that teenage, very well teenage, let's say 17, 18. Then they can, exploit some few things, but not now. All right, Tadabi, do you have a D Block Europe? The Block Europe. What's that? One of the two guys said it's during that music video. The Block Europe. I don't know what I know. The Block for I don't know. But Davi, Ababas, you're going random, man. You're going on off topic. All right, guys. Thank you very much, Stephen G and Davi. Guys, enjoy the wonderful day.
Thank you.
Be blessed. Enjoy the game also. I always say Leo Desperandos.
Hang on to hope.
Hang on to hope.
Absolutely.
I'll see you guys same time tomorrow. Bye for now.
You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one.